Hi everyone, my name is Robert Faber. I am the level design for the Scraps level for the Project in Portfolio 3 game design class this month. I'm just going to give you a quick tour of my little level, kind of describe some of my gameplay elements and little noteworthy details and design elements and stuff like that. So let's give it a go. So we start up the game. Obviously we spawn in the outpost level. We'll teleport to my level start here though. So I kind of want to walk you through what I was initially kind of thinking when I started this. The element that I had focused on, like the design idea, was that of an office building. I wanted to make one that was relatively large, but not too tall, that it was, you know, the player had to climb vertically too much. So when you come to the outpost here, you initially enter the beginning of the office building here. There's no way to get in this door here, no interact button or anything like that. So it kind of requires the player to look around a little bit more here. And I use this path over on the right side, using the shading on the ground, to kind of lead the player to where they want to go. So I found the door's trigger, which is the objective, and then I step on this little pressure pad, collect my little thing of value, then I head back, and it'll tell you right on the bottom, found something of value. The door is open now too, so moving on, we get to the next part of this little level. I like to use these little things here, these little crossbars where you have to crouch, just as like almost like a secondary mechanic to keep the player moving throughout my level, you know, while they were between like main mechanics. So we go upstairs to like a different part of the office here, little office room, some desks, some chairs, some lighting lamps on the desk, stuff like that to kind of like brighten the room up, make it feel a little bit more, you know, a little warmer. So for the initial one, the player picks up the box using the gravenal, places it on the pressure pad, instantly opens the door, and then we get to another like secondary kind of mechanic here where the player has to jump over this log to keep going. This mechanic, which I'm a little bit proud of, is that the player has to use the gravenal to like hit the ball, use the ball to like hit the pressure pad on the wall to open the door. Just a little kind of, you know, interesting take, I guess, on the mechanic of having the pressure plate. So for this one, in the next room, the player puts the box on it and they see that the bar is only halfway full. So we have two boxes in here, kind of guides the player to, you know, they need another box to open the door. So we put both boxes on it opens the door, keeps the player moving. In this room we have like another secondary mechanic to keep the player going under. And then here, this is where I kind of mixed both of the mechanics, and where, you know, this is one of the rooms that I kind of like what I did here. So when the player takes this ball, you know, the main mechanic from the other room, and they put it up on the pad here, it drops a cube out of the ceiling that they can take with them to the end. So when they do all three of these pressure pad things, it drops 3 cubes that they can continually take with them, that they need to put on the pressure sensor pad here at the end. Oh, not like that, of course. So when they hit this final one here, it drops all 3 cubes down, you know, and they need all 3 cubes to end the level and to finish it. I just thought this was an interesting way to mix the mechanics, you know, to kind of have them cohesively work together in a way that made sense. That wasn't just like them, you know, use this to open the door and stuff like that. So when you have all 3, you get the chime, you open the final level door, and you get to the end, and you have all your goodie loot here. So very nice. So this is my level. Short little presentation just so you can kind of get, you know, you guys get the idea of what I wanted to do with this. But thank you for watching, and I look forward to working with all you this month. Thank you.